Hey everybody, good morning. I am back as promised. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Another glorious morning in paradise, my friends. I'm still up at the north end of that beautiful mile-long beach at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. I spent my first live feed up at Wiggins Pass. Beautiful colors this morning. Now that sun making its way up over the trees. Beautiful. It's about 71 degrees, maybe 72. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. We do have a few clouds hanging around right now, but they're calling for mostly sunny conditions all throughout the day. And warm. Some parts of Southwest Florida inland, they're talking about getting up maybe into the upper 90s today. Wowza. Here in Naples, maybe around 90. 89, 90. Look at those beautiful clouds though. Spectacular. The sun's just starting to hit the beach here at the park. Still got those long shadows from the trees. I wish you were here with me. Hit that share button. Share God's majestic creation with the world. Our beautiful beach and the beautiful heavens. What a great place to be on a Sunday morning. Other than church. This is my church this morning. I saw so many boats going out of Wiggins Pass this morning. There's just one after the other this morning. I couldn't believe it. Boom, one to go by. Boom, another one. I mean, it's a beautiful morning. It's calm at water temperature, 77. So all those fishermen wanting to get out before the winds pick up later today, before the heat. There's a little piece of a sandbar out there. You can hear some seagulls out there screeching away in the background. The tide's just turning, just starting to come in. I'm guessing right now it's around 7:35-ish, sometime between 7:35 and 7:40. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Boy, I'm so looking forward to that surgery. Getting those dirty old cataracts removed. Man, I can't wait. It's going to be a whole new world. It's going to be like being reborn. I can't wait to see what all I've been missing over the past couple of years. The beautiful colors. Glad I've been able to share them with you, though. Thankfully, it didn't stop me from doing that. Again, I want to thank everybody that helped out to make that surgery possible by donating. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So those of you watching on Facebook, if you were here when I started up, you might have heard me talking to somebody about my surgery. And one of the things they require of you before surgery is that you do not shave. Like 5 days before surgery, so I hate that feeling. With unshaven face. So if I happen to flip the camera around for some reason and you see that ugly fuzzy face, it's me. I'll try not to do that. Tuesday. So they do my right eye, which is my worst eye. They're going to do that one first. And that's going to be in the afternoon. I might be able to get out here for a little beach walk on Tuesday morning. I'll do what I can. Then after surgery, I'll let you know how things went as soon as I'm coherent. They don't put you under for the cataract surgery. They call it a twilight anesthesia. You're conscious. I don't know what that's like. I've never been under anesthesia in my life. Never had surgery in my life before, so I don't know. So it's going to be a new experience for me. I am kind of nervous, but I know it's a very common procedure. It's just mine are so bad, it's going to take them a while longer. I'm going to be the last piece of meat on the operating table there for the day, because they're anticipating taking some extra time. Then the next morning, Wednesday morning, I have to go in for a post-op checkup. Then the following morning, Thursday morning, I have to go in for my next pre-op for my left eye. So for sure, Wednesday and Thursday morning, I won't be out on the beach. Now, depending on how the surgery goes with my right eye, if they say it's okay to come to the beach, we don't want to risk getting any infection or anything, I'll try to get out here for sunset. Man, I missed my sunsets. I'm so looking forward to coming to the beach more often for sunset. But my eyes were stopping me from doing that because I walked to the beach. I didn't like walking home right after sunset. Car headlights kind of affected my eyesight. It was almost blinding, car headlights with these darn cataracts. So I didn't like that. And there was a lot of traffic, usually right after sunrise. Everybody's leaving the beach. So it was just uncomfortable walking. But now I can do that. And once I get my old car back up and running, that's a whole nother money pit there. Lord knows what it's going to take to get that back on the road. But then I'll be able to drive here for sunset. I love it. I love it. I love it. So see, that's one of the benefits of that surgery. And you get to reap one of those benefits, those rewards. Sunsets. I love it. Look at all that blue. Really wasn't expecting this many clouds this morning. I thought it was going to be a little clearer. But I'll take it. Still a beautiful morning in paradise. I don't know what's cooking this evening. See, I'll come out to sunset for sunset if I can catch a ride with somebody. Maybe I can talk our friend Robert into coming out for sunset. Because now with parking lot 4 open, that means I can walk up here to Wiggins Pass for a little sunset beach walk. I love it. I'm just excited about being able to do that. I'm actually going to take you over. I don't know if the park's open yet, to parking lot number 4. Parking lots 3 and 4 have reopened, my friends. So we now have parking lots 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that season's winding down, we have more parking. So it's quiet. Weekends, a little busier than weekdays here. Holiday weekends, you know what that's like. Whew, 4th of July, forget it. I don't even like coming to the beach on holidays like that. It's just wonderful out here this morning. Oh, facilities. People keep asking about facilities at the park. I don't know why they keep asking. There's no facilities other than porta potties and a pay station to pay your entrance fee. That's it. That's the facilities. And Area 5, parking lot number 5, who the heck knows when that's going to reopen and what's going to happen. But that's it. No picnic tables and grills, none of that stuff anymore. Just a beautiful mile-long beach to enjoy. So get out here and start walking. Do yourself some good. Maybe we could start a Southwest Florida television beach walking club. Everybody meets out here bright and early and we walk up to Wiggins Pass. Maybe one day a week or something. Let's get our group in shape. Alright, so this parking lot 4 is over here. Now where the heck's the entrance to parking lot 4? I want to see what condition it's in. Because if you remember, parking lots number 3 and 4 were brand spanking new. All new pavements and new striping. And then Hurricanes Helene and Milton came and piled sand on top of them. Parking lot 3 did not look too bad when I checked that out earlier last week, Monday or Tuesday, whenever I was in there. And it doesn't look like they messed up the surface with the heavy equipment. There's still like a fine layer of sand on that they'll just eventually get off with the blowers. Remember, the park doesn't open until 8 o'clock. It's got to be getting close to 8. I didn't notice any sea turtle tracks on the beach this morning when I was walking up here in the dark. It is sea turtle nesting season, so keep that in mind. Fill in all your holes. Level your sand castles before heading home. Don't leave trash on the beach. It's all common sense. It's all common sense, my friends. Simple rules. Take only memories, leave only footprints. The simple rules of the beach. So some really exciting news. This is pretty cool. I don't know, it was a few days ago, late last week, we had our first leatherback sea turtle come ashore to lay eggs. The first one ever, since they've been keeping records in Collier County. Not only was it our first leatherback, those things are huge. If you haven't seen a leatherback, they're huge. I think it's the biggest sea turtle. They're humongous. But not only was it our first leatherback, but it was our first nest of the season here in Collier County. So how cool is that? Now, I don't know if there's any nest yet at Wiggins. I forgot to check the Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park Facebook page. Go back, you can look at that. They usually post when there's a new nest. They keep tabs on that for everybody. Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. So peaceful up here. I mean, look at this. There's nobody up here. This is the middle of Area 4, parking lot 4. I think the park's open by now. I think the park is open. I don't like going in before the park opens. It's not like there's gates here on the beach, but I like to mind the rules. It's got to be close to 8 o'clock. I just wanted to give you a peek at the parking lot here. It's so cool. This is where our beach family was born, here up the north end of parking lot number 4. It's where we used to hang out with Roy and have our picnics and all our parties. There's a little wheelchair mat here. This is the middle of parking lot 4. Let me see this wheelchair mat here. When you come out there before the storms, it like opened up into a little place where you could kind of sit. Yeah, it doesn't do that now. There's actually a drop off at the end of the mat, so be careful when you're walking out here. Just a little step down. Look at this big, beautiful, oh, it looks like it's in good shape. The pavement looks like it's in good shape. Nobody in here yet. But up there to the north, that's where we had all of our fun. How cool is that? This looks so different. I remember you'd park up against the trees there. Now all the trees are gone. You can see right across to the main road there. It's going to be a beautiful day, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be relatively quiet here. I don't think they're going to run out of parking spots, but you never know. It could happen. Yeah, the pavement's chewed up a little bit, but I think it's in good shape. It survived. I was so worried that it was just going to get all tore up. It was so nice not having all those holes. You can see the lines. There's still, like I said, a fine layer of sand on the parking lot. But you can see all the new striping there. But that's what's weird, just looking across and seeing the main road through that park. Now up here at the north end, again, this is parking lot 4. A lot of you remember this very well. Didn't look like this. But, see some of the porta potties up there. Remember, that's it. When Mother Nature calls, you got porta potties, that's it. There's no more entrance to the beach up here at the north end of parking lot 4. This is where we used to hang out with Roy. No more pine trees. Remember the big pines that were here? He'd sit under that one big pine tree, eating his oranges and apples and smoked salmon. It was right in here. This is where it all took place. All in here. Looks so different. And please, man, if I catch you doing it, I'm going to call you out right on live video. Don't be trying to take a shortcut and go under the rope here and over through the dune area. Stay on this side of the roped off area. If you park up here, remember, you got to walk back down to where I came into the parking lot. There's nothing more that pisses me off than people that can't follow the simple rules. And I got no problem calling you stupid. So there. and drive the right direction in the parking lots. I can't believe the morons that are driving the wrong way in the parking lots here. That just makes me laugh. It's pretty obvious. There's arrows everywhere. If you can't drive, stay off the road. Look at all that sand piled up. So this has been your tour of parking lot number 4. It's so quiet. I don't think a lot of people realize that it's open yet. Wow. Do the right thing too when you come in. You see that green box? That's our Iron Ranger. That's your pay station. It's the honor system. Be honorable. You can either pay cash, there's envelopes in there, or keep your receipt at the top of the envelope. Or there's a QR code you can scan on the sign there with your mobile device. Just pay your entrance fees. You want to see this park continue and thrive? Well, you got to pay your fees for them to do that. If you want to make a donation to help the park out with their recovery efforts, you do that through the Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Don't do it through Florida State Parks. Any donations made to Florida State Parks is shared by all Florida State Parks. Not that they're greedy here and want to help their fellow parks, but if you want that money to go here, donate through the Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. And if you want to volunteer, that's who you sign up with, the Friends. They coordinate the volunteer efforts with the park. And I believe most of our Florida state parks has a Friends organization. If you are in other parts of Florida or want to help out another park, just look for like Friends of Lovers Key, whatever they call it, State Park, whatever. Our parks are so diverse here. We go from beaches to woodlands, beautiful, to the Everglades. Man. Get yourself an annual pass. Save some bucks, and that's good for all of our Florida state parks. Alright, I'm going to be wrapping it up here soon. But it's great to be back out on the beach with you. I missed 3 days with my beach family. Hey, if you appreciate my efforts, if you enjoy my live feeds, my beach walks, the other little photos and videos that I share now and then, remember, I can't be out here walking without your support. I love being out here, but I got to do something to make ends meet, and I'd rather be sharing my beach with you than being somewhere else in the morning. So it's up to you. You want to see me continue. As soon as I get my eyes fixed, I think things are going to be getting a little more interesting. Maybe a few more different locations. Who knows? I want to get down to the Naples Pier before they start demolishing that. Hey, when you go to church this morning, pay attention to that lesson. Share the good word. Share the gospel. Spread the news. He's risen. Remember what last Sunday was all about. Pardon me. All right, I got a couple videos to share later today. Check back periodically for a few photos. Some of those early morning colors that I recorded before going live for the first time this morning. Again, come on, fill in your holes. Don't make it harder than it already is for our sea turtles coming ashore. Just simple common sense. I love all that blue sky. Get my toes in this water here. The tide's on its way in now. I'm planning on being out here tomorrow. I'm not sure where tomorrow, but I'll be out on the beach tomorrow morning. So do tune in for that. If a sunset beach walk is ever in order, I try to let you know beforehand. Another reason to check back. 8 o'clock. I think I heard the church bell ring. Thank goodness they opened the front gates up a little early today. All right, my friends. I know it wasn't as long as usual, but I got a few things I got to take care of today. And of course, as always, I wish you were here with me. Share, share, share. That helps me out tremendously. The more shares, the better. Hey, thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation under God. Keep her in your prayers, my friends. She needs them. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.